Hello everybody, today we are going to learn some basics of Onshape and how to make some 3D models. First, get used to controls. You can right click or use arrow keys. And you can also use the cube up here. Now let's start a sketch. First of all, press the sketch button up there. And now we have to select a sketch plane. We'll use the front plane as an example for now. As you can see, there are many planes, but just select the front plane. So this is the line tool. It's pretty obvious. Create a line. This is the corner rectangle. It lets you create rectangles. This is the center point circle. It lets you create a circle. This is the 3-point arc. It lets you create different arcs of different sizes. And this is the incorrect polygon. It lets you create polygons with many sides. This is the spline. It's basically the line, but you can make weird shapes with it. This is the text. You can make text. So now I'll be showing you how to make a 3D model. So first, let's just create a new sketch here. And let's make a cube. Let's first make a rectangle. Oopsie. And now, if you go up here, you can see the extrude button, and voila. Here, you'll get a rectangular cube, and you can set the depth to whatever you like. Now let's show you something a bit more complicated. Let's make a cup. So first, we have to have the axis here. Oopsie. Now let's have the base. Now, I'm not really good at drawing cups. Maybe you'll be good at it. And be careful not to make your cup too big, because when you extrude it, it'll look really weird. But we're going to do the revolve tool, and it'll also look weird if you make it a bit too big. Yep, that looks right. And now we've got a cup. It might not look like a cup because we're not done with it yet. So now if we press the extrude button, it doesn't really look like a cup because it's not a cup yet. This is a half cup. But what we'll do is press the revolve button. Now it'll already do the faces of sketch 1 for us. You have to make the revolve axis, the axis we just made, which is the middle, and voila, we've got a cup. But, well, it's a bit unhollow, so it don't really look like a cup, so we'll just right click and do new sketch. Now we'll have to press the middle of the sketch, which is the middle of the top of the so-called cup, as you can see here. Let's create a circle here. And now let's revolve. But first, I'll show you what it'll look like if we extrude. So if we do remove here, it'll remove it. But you might see that it's not so correct because it's not. So then we'll revolve it, but we can't revolve it yet. We have to make a half circle for it to revolve. And don't forget to close it up and make the axis. Now we'll revolve it. The revolve axis will be the axis the middle, and now it will make a sphere. Still not a cup, but if we turn it to remove tab, voila, now we got a decent cup. Now I'll show you how to make a tree. Let's create a new sketch. So now let's make the trunk of the tree. I'm just gonna make a simple cartoon pine tree. Nothing special. So we'll start like how we did. Make some leaves. Get it all the way to the axis. Now I scaled the axis too big. You should make sure not to do that. We'll just scale it back down. And now, as you remember, we are going to revolve. And we're gonna select the middle as the revolve axis. And now we got a tree. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe.